Hello dear friends, I'm ESA astronaut Matthias Maurer, currently in training in the United States, and today I would like to tell you how we astronauts prepare for a spacewalk. The closest we can get to weightlessness is training underwater, like a diver. Therefore, NASA has built a copy of the International Space Station modules in original size in a huge basin which contains almost 25 million liters of water. The training day starts very early for me. I get up at 5 in the morning and have a hearty breakfast so that I have enough energy for the long and exhausting training day. Around 6 o'clock I leave the house to be on site at 6:30 at the latest. Before we start training, we have to prepare all the tools and equipment we need for our 6-hour underwater assignment. If you forget tools or if they don't work properly, you will have a problem underwater and later in the vacuum of space. Therefore, we check everything together with our trainers and even repeat the correct use of the space-qualified powered screwdriver, which costs more than a small car, by the way. Today I train with my NASA astronaut colleague Kyla. This suit helps us to reduce the moisture and to maintain a more or less comfortable temperature range inside our mini spaceship, despite the sweaty work. The suit itself is very heavy and very complex. It consists of a pair of trousers and boots into which we slip first. Then we glide into the torso. Without any help, I would never manage to put on the suit just by myself. Therefore, we get a lot of support during our training from many experts. NASA has specialized technicians for the suit, for the tools, for the underwater and above water installations, specially trained divers and training instructors. Everything is strictly monitored and controlled so that we astronauts can train safely. Once in the suit, the cap with the headphones and microphone follows, then the gloves and finally the helmet. Fully sealed, the suit is inflated and pressurized, then the tools are attached. Once in space, we astronauts must be able to cope alone with the suit. That is not easy and therefore we need to train. At around 9 o'clock we finally submerge. Kayla and I are hoisted into the pool by a crane. Together with the suit, I easily weigh 200 kilograms, way too much to directly jump into the water. Inside the water, the divers are already waiting for me. Now I almost feel like being in space. In front of me lies the ISS in its full size. In my mind, I once again walk through today's training procedure. Today, a defective pump module needs to be removed and replaced. In order not to get lost in space, I'm always attached to the station via safety tethers. Working in weightlessness also works better if you have your feet in a foot restraint, similar to skiing. Here I have to blindly latch in with my boots, not an easy task. Then I take the cordless screwdriver and loosen the bolts, similar to being a handyman at home. But in space, everything takes much longer and has to be tethered to avoid losing objects that then turn into dangerous space junk. After the pump, we also exchange a camera system. Kayla is in the robotic arm, I hand her over the spare parts. When problems arise, we must be able to rely on each other blindly, because it's only the two of us out there in space. That's why we also practice rescuing each other. Secretly, the instructor whispers over the radio in my ear that I should pretend to be unconscious. Kayla now has to realize this, although she cannot see me, and then she needs to bring me back safely to the station within half an hour. Such a rescue is unbelievably exhausting and takes the rescuer almost all the remaining strength. I, being rescued and pretending to be unconscious, however, enjoy this short break and try to relax as good as I can. Because I know exactly that a training day won't be over without me having to do a rescue as well. In the end, we both completed all our tasks, and at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we are back on the pool topside. Now a warm shower and then off to the evaluation meeting with the instructors. During the entire run, they kept a close eye on us via many cameras. They catch any mistake we make and now give us very valuable feedback, tips and recommendations on how to improve. And tomorrow will be another normal training day, but that is subject for a new clip.